Okay, so let me say this. I'm not a doctor, psychologist, psychiatrist, certified counselor. I'm none of those things. So I'm just having a conversation, basically sharing some of my opinions, maybe some internet research that I've done. But you be sure to talk to your doctor, your psychiatrist, your mental health specialist about any conversations that occur on this channel, because there are no experts over here. Hi guys, my name is Pastor Kim and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by for this video. I just wanted to talk to you about some things. I think I'm going to start using Friday as my let's talk about it, or let's have a heart-to-heart on different topics, because there's a lot going on in the world today. And I know as Christians, we want to be aware, we want to have and are going to have a lot of faith, but at the same time, we want to be mindful of what's going on in the world. I know some people just kind of stick their head in the sand and just are like oblivious, like I'm not thinking about it, I don't care about it. Up until this year, I really didn't watch the news like that because it was always so much negativity going on. But with everything that's going on in the world today, I feel like I need to watch the news just to keep up with what's going on. But my goal is to have various topics about things that are going on in the world, and maybe even, even on a personal level or whatever. But I just want to talk to y'all, that's all. And let's just keep up with what's going on. Let's have a heart-to-heart on Fridays. How about that? So today I wanted to talk to y'all really about mental illness. I had a question. I was talking to somebody, but prior to that, I was asking myself, like, okay, so if you have a physical illness, no matter what you think or how you feel, that physical condition is going to let you know that it's real. Like, if you broke your foot or broke your arm or something like that, you're going to have to get a cast. And that cast is reminding you, like, look, this arm is broken. You can't really do what you normally do. And the pain alone will remind you. And so, that's real, regardless of what anybody says or what anybody thinks or what anybody feels. That's a real situation. Even with emotional illness, if we want to call it emotional illness, or, an example of depression or whatever, if a person is crying a lot, if they're irritated a lot, whatever you say to them sets them off, those are indicators of there's some emotional trauma going on. And so no matter what they say, no matter what they do, there is evidence that proves that, okay? And if they're honest with themselves, then they will see, like, okay, yeah, I'm crying at the drop of a dime, I'm sleeping all the time. These are possible symptoms of emotional stress, or just, stress in general. But my question was, okay, so what happens when a person is mentally ill? Because when a person is mentally ill, how do they identify that there is something wrong with them? Like in the case of physical, like in the case of emotional. And we know that if the emotional illness continues, it can transition to mental illness. But when a person has a mental illness, how do they themselves know or identify that something is wrong with them mentally? I did look up, which is one of my favorite now online magazines to look at, is Psychology Today. And they give you 5 signs of being at risk for mental health. Number one is a change in personality. If a person's personality suddenly changes, they have severe mood swings. If they don't seem to feel like or act like themselves, that could be a warning sign. Number 2, uncharacteristic anxiety, anger, or moodiness. Uncharacteristic anxiety. The type of anxiety that can, cause an alarm, like similar to what I was going through when my mom passed away. That video is coming. Anger or moodiness. Number 3, social withdrawal and isolation. This is a biggie, because when people suffer from mental illness, they don't want to be bothered with anybody. A lot of times they don't want to go in places. This is my experience, not my expertise. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want to go places. They want to, in Psychology Today says, close themselves off socially, canceling any type of engagement, spending too much time alone, okay? That is a definite indication of mental illness. Number 4, lack of self-care or risky behavior. Lack of self-care, again, that's a real one. When people, they just don't want to do the normality, wash your face, brush your teeth, change your clothes, staying in the same outfit for 3-4 days at a time, and not even caring, not even worrying about, odor or anything. Also engaging in risky behaviors. This is Psychology Today. Drinking, drug use, losing concern for their own health and well-being, lack of concern about appearance. I said that. Okay, these are some things that can be indicative of signs of mental health illness. And number 5, a sense of hopelessness or feeling overwhelmed. Many times people suffering with mental health issues, they feel like, there's no way out of whatever their current situation is, often feeling severely depressed, sometimes even wanting to bring harm to themselves to try to end, whatever it is that they're going through. These are some warning signs that comes from Psychology Today. And we have to be mindful, y'all. Listen, we have got to use all sources and resources. We know the main source is Jesus Christ. Absolutely. That's why you need prayer warriors. Unfortunately, everybody can't pray their way out of a situation in the moment. And I know that sounds a little, off. If you've ever been there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've never been there, then you can't relate. So be it. But sometimes when a person is in a moment, they can't talk themselves, off the ledge, so to speak. They need a prayer warrior, somebody to help them, an intercessor. They need somebody there to be with them. And hopefully, you have people in your corner that can help you and that you can call and talk to, whatever it is that you're going through. So as we have this heart-to-heart about mental illness and mental health, I encourage everyone to work on your mental health. Some things that you can do to work on your mental health is make sure you stay connected with others. Make sure that you have regular physical activity. It may not always be exercise. Go somewhere, do something, bowling, anything to participate in some type of physical activity, okay? Prioritize your self-care. We often, especially women, we make others the priority, but we need to make ourselves the priority. Don't feel guilty about doing something for you, okay? And absolutely seek professional help when needed. Just seek professional help just to make sure. We do that for our physical, and I'm not yelling at y'all, but I'm just saying, people will go to the doctor. Well, I just want to make sure, I feel a little pain in my shoulder. I want to make sure that, it's not anything serious. Whatever I'm feeling, in my body, I'm just going to go to the doctor just to check it out to make sure. We don't do that when it comes to mental health. Go to the doctor and make sure, that you're doing okay. And right now the doctors I remember back in the day, they didn't ask this question. The doctors are not asking, have you ever had, in the last 30 days or whatever, any feelings of, anxiety, depression, you want to harm yourself in any way? They ask these types of questions now at the regular doctor's office. Oh my goodness. So yeah, take care of you all around. So take care of yourself all around, okay? Now, as baby boomers, we're backtracking. We're trying to, we took care of others. We didn't take care of ourselves. Now we trying to backtrack. Start working on us, okay? We done took care of everybody else, and now we trying to backtrack and start trying to, let me work on me. Let me work on my physical. Let me work on my mental. Let me work on my emotional. Woo, child. It's really something. So this is my heart-to-heart for Friday. I hope y'all enjoy this. Let me know. Yeah, we're going to be talking about some different things on Friday. Let's give it a try, okay? I'm just out here on YouTube, trying to encourage, trying to motivate, trying to help. I hope y'all have a blessed day and a purpose-filled life. And absolutely know that I love you with that agape love. Bye-bye.